What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Detolf lighting and how you can actually control your lighting that you're using right now in your Detolf with either your voice or your phone. So with this, I go with the pure white 6000K. I went with these, and also the other round lights I was using kind of set on top, and the lighting wasn't evenly distributed, so I wanted something that was going to do a better job, and came across these. Aluminum housing. They do have a V-shaped design. Let's see, 30 centimeters is how wide the bar length is, and you get a 6-foot cord with the hub. And so basically when we open it up here, this is what you get, and I'll do some close-up footage of this too so you guys will be able to see it. So you get several of these, which basically are little double-sided tape pieces and little V-shaped brackets that actually hold the lights. This here is the main power plug, and let me see if I can find the yeah, you have this little plug here at the top that's going to connect in to the main module, which is this. So this piece, there's 2 of these ports on either side, and these are where the lights actually plug into. So you do get 4 lights, and they're controlled via this mechanism here, but you only have 1 plug that you actually need to plug in, which will become important in a few minutes when we start talking about controlling the lights with your voice or an app. So really simple to use, and basically this is what the lights look like right here. You get a pretty long plug. So these, I would say, I don't know that they're specifically designed for the Detolfs, but I would say that if they weren't, then it's a heck of a coincidence because they work perfectly as far as the length and everything. So that's basically what these lights look like, and I'll show you how I have mine wired up so you guys can take a look at them. I've seen a lot of different people using lights similar to this. I don't know if it was the exact same company though, or where they got theirs from. But like I said, I did get mine on Amazon, so I will put a link in the description. So let's take a look at my lighting now and just kind of how I have everything set up. And then we'll get into how you can actually control these lights with your voice or an app. Or if you don't want to use these lights, you can control the lights that you currently do use with your voice or an app. So, should be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so this is how the display light's sitting up here. As you can see, it just sticks up there with double-sided tape. And as far as the wiring goes, I just have it wired here going all the way down. I use some clear wire ties to secure it there. And so I have it ran all the way down here, and then out the back of the Detolf in between the 2 panes of glass. And so if you're looking at it from above, this is what you'll see right there. Just where it's sticking to the glass. Up top, it's obviously sticking to the wood. And if you get these and you need to install them in your Detolf, you're probably going to have to do a little bit of disassembly just to get the wires running the way that you want, unless you bring them out of the front. So usually what I do is just go ahead, when I know I'm buying another Detolf, I'll buy a new set of lights and then just put everything together at once. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk a bit about how you can control these lights, or any lights for that matter, that plug in with your voice or an app. So essentially what this is a smart plug. And so what you do, you plug this thing in, you download the app, and that allows you to control the smart plug and the outlets via an app. So with the one that I have, and there's several different brands of these things out there on Amazon. I'm showing you the one that I use specifically. But you may be able to find one cheaper, you may be able to find one more expensive, just based on your needs. Doesn't really matter which brand you go with, as long as it's going to do what you need it to do. So with mine, I can actually control each outlet individually. So it comes with 4. If I want one off, I can turn one off. I can have 3 on. Any combination, you guys kind of get the picture. And depending on the one that you get, it's either going to work via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. And so this is what allows the app to connect directly to the smart plug. Now, one thing that I really like, my favorite feature of the one that I have, is you can set up schedules. So with mine, I have it set to turn on at a specific time every day and turn off at a specific time every night. So I never have to touch the switch on my Detolfs. They just turn on when I want, turn off when I want. I have it set to do the same routine every single day, but I can go in at any time with the app and go ahead and turn it off if they're on, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. And also the one that I have works with Alexa, and I have an Echo Show in my office over there that I use, and I can control the lights in my office. So if I want to say, Echo, turn off display lights, you can see that they turned off. Echo, turn on display lights.
Okay.
And they're back. All right, so on my other two Detolfs, I actually have the Peter Parker base down there plugged in to the smart outlet as well, and also my light box at the top. I have those two things plugged in, as well as the two Detolfs, so that's what the 4 plugs are being used for. So when I turn these off, they turn off everything over there. So there's my light box. There's the Spider-Man display base, and let's just zoom out a little bit here. And Echo, turn off display lights too.
Okay.
All right, and as you guys can see, turned off. Echo, turn on display lights too.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. One thing I did forget to mention is that you can name the smart outlets whatever you want. I just have mine named display lights and display lights 2, but you can name it whatever you want, so that when you're speaking through Alexa, you can call it office, you can call it whatever. But that's just a quick overview of how the voice operation works. All right, so that makes it really simple. And like I said, because this is the smart plug that's actually handling this, anything you plug into it will be affected by it as far as turning it on or off. And also, you can control each plug individually. So if you want just one specific plug out of the 4 to turn off at a specific time, you can do that. It's a whole number of options that you have there to program it however you like, and it's really simple to use. So that's it in a nutshell of the lights that I use and how you can use your voice or an app to control the lights in your Detolf. So hopefully this information is useful to you, and it may make your life a little bit easier. Maybe you just have like 50 Detolfs and you don't feel like turning on each one individually. This will save you some time. Of course, you're going to need quite a few smart plugs to accomplish that, but it is what it is. I think that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Like I said, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, if you did find this video useful. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. Second thing I wanted to talk about was something I don't even remember. I'll get some good blooper footage out of this anyway. So now, okay, now we're recording. Whatever.